Hello, my name is Zoe. I'm in a coma, and this is my story. A year ago, I was living with my dad in Casablanca. I dropped out of uni. I had no idea what to do with my life. Then my friend Reza went missing. Reza's a journalist, and he was investigating a story. Some people were not too happy about that. They tried to kill him. He ran. I went looking for him. Yes, it was a stupid idea, but I had to do something for him, for myself. I followed the breadcrumbs to Watticorp's headquarters in Japan. You probably know Watticorp for their robotic toys, but now they were making a brand new entertainment device, the Dream.
Hey, Cheesy.
I'm sure you've heard of it. It gives users control over their dreams. At least, that's the sales pitch. The Dream Machine was actually designed to steal memories and control people. Reza was close to exposing the truth.
Okay, that's wrong. They call it the Dreamer.
I'll give you one guess at who wanted him dead. With a ton of help from friends, I finished what Reza had started. I exposed the conspiracy and stopped the Dream Machine from being released. Well, sort of. Watticorp released it anyway, a few months later, but without the mind-controlling, features. And it's a success, of course. Oh, and another thing. Two things. Big things. After being forcibly connected to the beta version of the Dream Machine,
I don't know, what's the...
I was transported to another world. A parallel world where magic is real. Yeah, I know. Stay with me. That's where I found out that I'm a dreamer, which is like being a sort of mind wizard. Actual Jedi powers. Yay. I know. But this is all real. At least, I think it's real. And not just a dream. Speaking of dreams, remember the coma? So, my body is lying in a hospital in Casablanca, sure. But my mind is trapped in a different place. A place called the Storytime. If you walk away now, I don't blame you. It's a lot to take in. And I'm not quite done. See, the woman who injected me with the drugs and put me in this coma, her name's Helena Chang, and she's involved with the Dream Machine project. Also, she's my mother, who was supposed to be dead, according to my father, who lied to me. Confused? Welcome to my life.
My name is Kian Alvane. I was once the Apostle. I am now a convicted traitor. Tomorrow morning, I die. 1 year ago, I left Azadir, my homeland, for Mercuria, capital of the Northlands. I'd been sent to this city to find and assassinate the leader of the insurgents opposing our benevolent military rule. But when I arrived in Mercuria, I saw that people here were not as happy about the occupation as we'd been led to believe. And I learned that magicals were not the cruel and soulless creatures we'd always heard about. My convictions were further put to the test when I realized our leaders in Mercuria were corrupt and faithless, and that they were planning to not only destroy any and all opposition, but eradicate magic altogether. When I finally found the rebel leader, a human woman named April Ryan, I could not in good conscience carry out my assignment. There were too many questions. I refused to murder her, and for that, I was arrested and charged with treason. My mission, my faith, my life, they're all built on lies. Tomorrow I die. I'm ready.
Okay. Let's see if April Ryan's still there.
There are two worlds. Our world, the world of science, and Arcadia, the world of magic.
Now, Cheesy,
Dreams
no need for
connect
that.
these parallel worlds, but a dark force threatens the very fabric of dreams. Zoe Castillo holds the power to shape dreams and save us from the undreaming, but she is trapped in a place called the Storytime. Kian Alvane is destined to play an important role in the war to come, but he faces execution for treason against his own people. They are both about to be reborn. A new story is about to begin.
Why are you
Their
asking
paths
me?
will intersect, and at the end of their journey, they will face the thief of dreams.
The thing is, when someone says fun-sized Smarties to me, I picture Smarties that are dinner plate size. Ugh. So, April Ryan's definitely dead. That's disappointing. Hey, Carla. I actually thought you had a role in this game, but... Okay, why was there a shifter's portal there?
They say that every story has a beginning and an end. But that isn't always the case. Some stories simply stop. My name is Zoe Castillo. I'm dying. I've been in a coma for over a year. The doctors don't believe I'll ever wake up again. My mother did this to me. She put me here so that I wouldn't be able to tell my story, so that she could keep her secrets. It worked. The world is addicted to dreams, to dream time. It's just entertainment. They have no idea what the dream machine is really for and what it's doing to the world. They don't know that someone is stealing their dreams, using them to reshape reality. So, if I'm in a coma, how am I talking to you? The thing is, my body may be here in a hospital, but my mind is elsewhere. This is the story time. It's the place between. And it's my home now. This place where all stories begin and end, including mine. Wonkers. My old Watilla. Sleeping Beauty. Coma as a fashion statement? No, oh, that's awful. But I honestly do look better on my deathbed. Dad, Gabrielle, stops by every day. Keeps apologizing. I wish he wouldn't.
There you go.
That machine is all that stands between me and 6 feet under. It feeds my comatose body a fun cocktail of life-saving narcotics. I don't know if the chart is accurate or just a dream construct, but it doesn't look good. That line should be pointing up, not down.
The main character's trapped in a world between worlds, and her body is dying.
That was taken when Reza and I were still dating. Feels like a different lifetime. And, well, it sort of was.
I've only just started this game.
I don't know if that's how I actually look out there, or if it's just wishful thinking. Everything in here is made of dreams. It's odd. Like looking into a mirror and seeing a stranger. That's me. Beautiful stranger. Story time. I don't know how long I've been here. 6 months? 9?
Ah, I didn't notice the scrolls on the arms.
People dreaming, trapped inside their own night terrors. Someone's having a nightmare about a dying child. That must be absolutely terrifying. This is a dream. Your baby will be okay.
Well, I can't speed run because I don't know what I'm doing. This is my very first time playing Go.
Why won't you help me?
She's all alone. I know that feeling.
Don't leave. You can't.
You're not alone. There are people out there you can connect with, but you need to stop using the dream machine first. It's not helping you.
Please.
What are you doing? Stop following me. Turn around, go back, wake up. I said stop. I can't help you anymore. You're on your own now. For fuck's sake, people, go away.
Don't leave. You can't leave.
Please. Trapped, burned alive. That's a terrifying nightmare.
Please.
There's no fire, and you're not dying. It's only a nightmare. You've been using the dreamer too much. It's messing with your head.
Why won't you help me?
Save me!
Don't leave. You can't leave.
Ugh, I used to have this dream all the time. Naked, exposed. It's worse than it sounds.
Please.
This isn't real. No one can see you. You'll wake up soon and everything will be fine. But you should stop using the dream machine or the nightmares will continue. This dream is different. It's more persistent. And the dreamer, it's a child. Oh, great. I'll need to go in and untangle it.
You need to save me! Please save me.
Stop. Don't come any closer. Leave me be. There are too many of you. I can't help everyone. Just go away. That's one disturbed wardrobe. I'm glad this is not my dream. I'd be absolutely terrified.
Don't make a sound. It will hear you.
Who will?
The monster in the closet. It will hear you and eat us both.
She's scared enough already, poor girl. I need to be careful. She's already scared, but she's scared enough. She's already scared, but she needs to understand how dangerous the dream machine is. I promise it won't hurt you.
You swear?
I swear. I won't let it. But you need to get back home.
I can't find my way.
The way back is through there. Through the wardrobe.
I can't go in there. It will eat me alive.
Not if we destroy it first. Don't worry. And whatever's in there, it's no match for me, I promise.
Are you like a superhero?
Something like that. What do you think of my costume?
It's really cool.
Oh, she must be terrified. Poor girl. Whoever wired her to a dream machine should be locked away for a very long time. She had a light. Oh, she dropped it. It rolled away. She doesn't know where it is. She won't go looking for the light herself. She's afraid of the slithering things in the dark. Hey, who can blame her? Too dark. Can't see anything under there. Batteries will need replacing soon, but no, nothing in there. Bingo. Bringer of light. Emissary of electricity. The mighty torch. It had to be tentacles. It couldn't be, I don't know, a dream about a wardrobe filled with bananas. Not peeking inside that thing's head. I've made that mistake in the past, never again. Light could work, but I don't think there's anything to draw on there. That thing is darkness, through and through. It would need to come from somewhere else. Hey, yeah, it's working. Cool. Bananas. That's the best you could come up with, Zoe. Without me, she'll be trapped here. She needs my help. Not peeking inside that thing's head. Light, yeah, good idea, but not from that. It's hiding. Stupid, smart tentacle thingy. It's too quick for me. It's too quick. It hides before I can destroy it. Working. Cool.
too close. It will take you.
You're safe now.
Thank you. But I don't know how to get back home. I don't know where my mummy is.
She's on the other side of the wardrobe, waiting for you.
It's scary.
Come on.
Was there a reason it was taken down?
Do you use a dream machine?
Mum makes me. She says it keeps me occupied. Then she has time to play with hers.
The next time she does that, you need to say no.
She won't like that.
Maybe not, but you tell her it's dangerous, that it gives you nightmares.
I could tell Daddy. He doesn't live with us, but I talk to him all the time.
You do that. Now go through and you'll wake up again.
Thank you. What's your name?
Zoe. And remember, no dream time. I might not be able to find you again. This has to stop.
There was something from 2 years ago, but... The Vagabond.
He's a hard man to get hold of, the Vagabond. I've been calling him for the longest time. The Vagabond. Master of the story time. Sort of. What's going on out there? More and more people are getting caught in loops. I can't keep up. I thought the dream machines weren't dangerous anymore. I thought we took care of that. If not, then...
Hello, Zoe.
Look, I'm trying to help them all, and... There are too many. And they're nightmares. They're getting worse.
You have to go home.
There's no home to go back to, and I don't want to be the person I used to be. I have a purpose here. If I do wake up, I'll be lost. For better or worse, this is my home now. There's no home to go back to, and I don't want to be the person I used to be. I have a purpose here. If I do wake up, I'll be lost. For better or worse, this is my home. There's no home. What's there to go back to?
Whatever awaits you on the other side is for you alone to discover. Your single thread runs through the fabric of the universe, weaving events together. But where it ends, I do not know.
I have nothing out there, and I have no one. Besides, I'm needed here. What will happen if I just abandon them?
Their night terrors are symptoms of a larger disease. As long as the disease itself is alive and spreading, those people will keep coming back.
I'm not ready to wake up. There are no second chances. Every choice leads to the same outcome, and my actions have no real consequence. I'm not ready to wake up. There's nothing I can do.
The dream is being tainted. The world is getting sicker. They all need you.
Isn't it enough that I'm making a difference here? This is where I belong. I'm in control. I don't understand why I'm needed. I did everything I could already. I've done my share.
You've been here for a long time, Zoe. The dreaming disease has not abated. It has become worse. When you laid your sister to rest, order was restored to the story time. Faith's presence, feeding on the dreams of millions, was wearing down the walls of reality. Without you, the world would be in chaos. Nothing lost was in vain. Nothing sacrificed was without meaning.
You were brought here at the end because you are the dreamer and you belong to this place. But your world is caught up in a dream that never ends. I didn't see this coming. It's an aberration. You saved your reality once, Zoe. This time, all the worlds, all of story time, all of time is at stake. When you wake up, this will all be a dream. And that dream will quickly fade. Soon, it will be forgotten entirely. Unless you fight to remember it, you must open your heart and mind to messages from those who know what to do.
You don't know?
I'm not omniscient, Zoe. Much is hidden from me. I can see all the threads as they are woven, but the greater weave itself is too large for me to see. I'm too close. And even here, some of the past is obscured. This bothers me. I believe someone may have clouded my memory by design. An enemy, a shadow with tendrils into story time and elsewhere. If you stay here much longer, you may never be able to leave. And then everyone's story ends. All the people who love you, all the people you love, and everyone else, past, present, and future, torn out of the story like pages from a book.
Why me?
Because you are the dreamer. You must find your way back to your sleeping body. You must wake up and remember, and then you must save the world.
Because that worked so well the first time around.
You changed everything. That story had a beginning and an end. But it was also only the first half of your story.
How do I wake up?
There is a door. Find the door and unlock it, and you will wake up.
Will I see you again?
If all goes well, at the end of your journey, when your story is complete, you will see me again. One last time.
That sounds final. But yeah, okay. I'll, go. Find the key. Unlock the door. Remember everything. Save the world. Write my story. Return for epilogue. Bury hero's journey.
You will do fine, Zoe Castillo. I have faith in you. Good luck.
I think it has something to do with Acadia.
I don't know why they brought him to the hospital, but I'm glad they did. Storytime feels more real to me now than the waking world does. There's no end to it. It goes on like this forever. Mountains, valleys, endless plains. A sky full of stars, never changing. I'm not sure how I feel about my father right now. It's a mess. The latest and greatest in chemical life support. Without magical miracle machine, I'd be stiff and cold and probably all maggoty. Happy thoughts. The little engine that could. Keeps my brain ticking when the rest of me doesn't. Dad, Gabrielle, stops by every day. Keeps apologizing. I wish he wouldn't. Wonka's watches over me, night and day. He may be just a toy bot, but there's something comforting about that. People keep bringing flowers. So funereal. I know they mean well, but my hospital room is beginning to look like a memorial. Reza visits a lot, talks to me for hours. It's good. It's good, like we're reconnecting. But then sometimes, I don't know why, it's like he's a stranger. Like someone's wearing his skin. That's weird and sick and probably all in my head. Still, I have this vivid memory of the first time he came by, and what popped into my head was, that's not Reza. I don't know. It was probably because I thought I'd lost him. I spent weeks looking for him. It's how I ended up here, sort of. Maybe seeing him just triggered a lot of feelings. Sometimes when Reza talks to me, he says he wants to try again, with us. If I wake up, I want to give it a shot. I wasn't totally fair to him the first time around. Reza and me, in Cape Town, a lifetime ago. If I'm ever gonna find a way out of this place, that's my doorway. Me. Me. My body. That's the only connection between story time and home. That's not doing anything at all, except maybe giving me hot flashes. I tried reading my own mind once. The feedback loop was nasty. I kept bouncing around my own head like a reflection in a hall of mirrors. I don't know what you'd call it, the signal from my comatose brain, it's too weak. It's getting drowned out by my waking thoughts. To tap into my subconscious, I'd have to somehow boost the signal and turn down the volume on my conscious mind. I'm in a coma. I don't think I can get any slower. The next step down is stop, and stop is, no, bad. I tried reading my own mind once. The feedback loop was nasty. I kept bouncing around my own head like to tap into my... This is probably a terrible idea, but if I can adjust the mixture of drugs going into my veins, I might be able to give my brain a chemical jolt, boost the subconscious signal. Don't know if it'll work or just kill me, but beggars, choosers. Thing is, I can't push any buttons from in here. That machine is out there, in the physical world.
Wonkers!
I don't think my dreaming powers extend that far unless I can somehow affect the state of things that are mirrored in here. Faithful old Wonkers. Faithful old Wonkers. Faithful old Wonkers. No light source there. That thing doesn't have any conscious thoughts. Oh, bollocks, the machine's going nuts. Oh, I feel really weird. The machine's gone haywire. It's pumping a crazy amount of drugs into my body. I just wanted a little pick-me-upper, not an actual OD. So, okay. The cocktail of industrial-strength chemicals the machine has injected into my body is boosting the subconscious signal. But now... oh, it's too fast. Too jarring, like a train of thought going at the speed of light. I can't get a good grip on it.
You can't actually buy it.
Where do you think you're going? You're staying here with me, doing the only thing we're good at. Being dead. She's right. Is that who I really am? I've made up my mind. I'm not letting her stand in my way. Just get the fuck away from me. See? This is why you're stuck. You can't even look at yourself in the mirror because you're ashamed of what you'll see. You're ashamed of me. No, you're not leaving, and you're not leaving me behind. I've made up. I'm going home. Your father lied to you. Your mother tried to kill you. You put your friends in danger, and you lost every single one of them. That sounds like the perfect home to return to. It's not all gone. There's a chance to take back what was lost, to do it again and do it better. We don't have a home to go back to, so it's not perfect. I know how to appreciate what... maybe she's right, maybe she's not. We can't know what's waiting for us on the other side, but so what? That's life. I'm going to find out for certain. I'm ready to embrace who I was, who I am, who I will be. And who is that? I used to know exactly what I wanted. I'm ready for a change. I don't know yet. You're a part of me now. You always will be. Come on. Life's waiting out there. Let's find out what's happening. My name is Zoe Castillo, and I'm alive.
Good evening, Warden. How do your prisoners fare?
That
Commander,
nose.
all is well. If you like, I could show you...
I'm not here to inspect your prison, Warden. I'm here to speak about one prisoner.
Ah, your apostle.
Alvane. He's an apostle no more. He was a tool, but he lost his edge. He's no longer of any use to us. No. It's time we put all of this behind us.
Would you care to translate, Commander? I'm afraid my ability to read between the lines is somewhat lacking.
We want Kian Alvane's execution to be hastened.
I see. I thought your six would need to judge and condemn Alvane before...
When did you become an expert on Azadi law, Warden?
Well, I'm not, sir, but we have laws and regulations of our own, Commander. I was told that Kian Alvane would be sent to Sadir to stand...
And I am telling you to carry out his sentence. Tonight!
What? Impossible. I need to call in the executioner and...
How soon?
Well, by first light, at the earliest, but still...
First light, then.
But what about the paperwork? I mean, the proper documents, signed and stamped.
This goes one of two ways, Warden. Either you do what you're told, and execute Kian Alvane by first light. Or you find yourself hanging right next to him when the sun kisses the top of Friar's Keep tomorrow morning. How it plays out is entirely up to you. You have your orders, Warden.
Barbarians.
I have only one memory of my mother. She held me close one night and sang an old song from her country. I don't remember the melody, but I remember the words. Sleep, child, sleep. Sleep in your mother's heart. Let the wind blow and the rain fall. Hear the executioner's call. Watch the traitor's head roll as the shadow takes his soul. Sleep, child, sleep. We shall never part. For we will soon be free. Together forever in the cold, cold sea.
It's a common thing in warrior cultures. They have rat tails. They never cut their hair.
Ah, Alvane, you are here. Good. I hear you turned down your last meal. Pity. I personally approved the menu. There were sausages.
Why would the warden come to visit me now? He wants me to plead. Why would the... If you've come to see me beg for my life, warden, you won't...
Oh, no. No. You're a rational pragmatist, Alvane, quite like myself. No, I am merely here to ensure that you are prepared for the next step. As you know, your execution will take place at dawn. I have to admit that I'm curious why, after so long, there's such a sudden rush to see you dead. I'm very curious. But, that's not why I'm here, no. As you also know, you have the choice between hanging and beheading. As far as I can tell, you have yet to voice a preference. If you forfeit this choice, it'll be left to me to decide the instrument of death. I simply want to ensure we've dotted every I and crossed every T.
A warrior deserves to die by the blade. Even though I'm just a prisoner now, I was a warrior. A warrior deserves to die by the blade. But do I deserve that death? Death is death, and I'm ready to embrace. A warrior deserves... Take my head.
The sword it is. I shall make a note of it. Do you have no family, Alvani? My family is very important to me. Almost as important as my duty to this city and this office. In the event of my own death, it would pain me to know that they would be left with no answers, no body to bury, no closure. I know you're a man of faith, a man of principle. I also understand that things happen to make you question your calling. What I do not understand is why you've simply decided to give up, to stop fighting.
To have everything you believe in fall to pieces. To be asked to continue a war that you have no... You would not understand.
Try me, Alvani. You may come to see that we're more alike than you thought.
I have no family, no country. So leave me be, and let me prepare for death in peace.
Very well. Everything has been properly filed. I have no reason to question the order of execution. Even threatened me with dismissal, and worse, should I stand in the way of their orders. They don't know me very well. Threats mean nothing. Proper paperwork, on the other hand. I will simply have to accept that my questions will remain forever unanswered. I shall see you at first light, Alvani. The sword will be ready for you.
Get up, Kian. There isn't much time.
Okay.
About bloody time. Come on, let's go.
What's going on?
No time for answers. Let's get a move on.
What's going on down there?
That boy is a made-to-order riot. We're getting you out of here.
Who are you? Do I know you?
I bloody well hope so. You were this close to running me through with your sword.
What? The Swamp City?
Precisely. Where I made a daring, swashbuckling last-minute escape, and you were arrested by your own commander. Quite a day, eh?
If you're with the Resistance, why are you helping me escape?
So that you can repay your debt and help free our city. In the meantime, we need a bloody key to get through this bloody gate.
Not everyone in here is a wrongly convicted rebel. Some are violent murderers. I won't risk it. What a filthy mess this place is. No Azadi-run prison would ever be so poorly looked after. These Northlanders take little pride in their endeavors.
We still don't have a key, boy. Hey! Hey! Help me!
He's still breathing. I've seen him around the prison. I don't think he's been here that long.
Hey, you!
And I don't think he's long for this world. He looks badly hurt. I don't think he'll survive long. But we can't just leave. He might know how to get out of here. He looks badly. How are you feeling? Can you walk?
No. I've lost too much blood. Take the key from the guard's pocket. Save yourselves.
There must be something we can do for him. Anything. I can't save his life, but perhaps... Is there anything I can do for you? Anything at all?
My... my family. Tell them what happened to me. Tell them I love them very much. And that... my children. Tell them they make me proud.
I can give no promise. I have to promise. I promise.
They live in the bones. My name is Stunt. Aaron Stunt.
Thank you, that helps.
Thank you. Please. Please finish me before the guards find me.
It appears to
They
be a
won't
gate.
be kind.
It probably
They will
unlocks this first gate.
They will make me suffer. Kill me. Please. Please kill me. Kill me. Please. Please kill me.
If I don't kill him now, the guards will. But not before they make him suffer. I cannot... May the goddess ease your journey into the next life.
Not gonna let the poor guy suffer.
It had to be done, Kian. You made the right choice. You have the key? Excellent. Now unlock the gate. They have different keys for every floor, so you might as well leave that one in the lock. Follow me, boy. We're going up, not down.
The riot is growing.
Upwards.
Moving closer.
Ever upwards.
We need to keep moving up. Find a way out before the keep becomes smoking rubble.
Down there, you'll only find fiery death. The way out of here is up, up, up. When you're done sightseeing,
What did you mean, repay a debt?
you damn near wiped us out, boy. Your last-minute reversal didn't help save anyone, aside from your own soul, mayhap. And now is your chance at repentance.
I don't want repentance. I'm ready to die for my crimes. Why don't you just leave me here?
You may be ready to die, Kian, but the Resistance certainly isn't. And we need you. Now, find a way to open this bloody door. Something long and thin to pick the lock might do the trick.
The prisoner's dead. Looks like someone slit his throat.
We need to get up
They're
there
heading
now.
upstairs. Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
Okay. Why did it suggest I did that?
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys! I'm perfectly fine in here. Thanks ever so much. Just leave me be.
The slop we eat 3 times a day arrives in these barrels. The stench
Where's
makes
the
me
key?
sick.
Someone get the goddamn keys!
Unshackle me and let me join your
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
Okay.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
Yeah, that looks a bit better. There's
Where's
something
the
to
key?
do with that room.
Someone get the goddamn keys! I'm perfectly fine in here. Thanks ever so much.
Okay.
There he is, up there. Was that him?
The keep is surrounded by soldiers, mostly Azadi troops it looks like. Good bowmen. I'm lucky I dodged their arrows.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
You can't go down.
We got him! I think
It's
we got him!
damaged and thin enough to fit in a lock. I should be able to open the gate with this.
Yeah, the guards have found the guy that I
Where's the key?
ended his life.
Someone get the goddamn keys!
That ought to do the trick. Go on. Pick the lock with the arrow.
It looks like a bolt, not an arrow, but yeah.
You do know how to pick a lock,
All
don't
those
you,
years on the
assassin?
streets of Sadir, paying off.
Good job. Follow me.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
About time. Let's go. Up the stairs.
They've broken through to the floor below.
If it isn't our old friend, Mr. Murren.
Balsay back him. I should have known you wouldn't have let yourself get caught so easily.
You're damn right. Now let us through.
I'm afraid that's quite impossible, Balsay. Your journey ends here, I'm afraid.
There's no picking this one. He's plugged it from his side. By the Mojal's unclean genitals, Warden! Open up right this bloody minute!
Words, 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 Mr. Backeen. You know very well I do not respond to threats.
When I get my hands on you, Warden, you will wish your grandmother had never spread her legs to your grandfather.
That's an interesting thing.
The Warden has blocked the gate somehow.
May the Mojal befoul your filthy arsehole, Murren. Let us through right bloody now.
I'm afraid this is as far as you will get.
I could attempt to reason with him. See if he responds. Your prisoners are revolting, Warden. Sooner or later, they will reach this floor. Let me through, and I shall be lenient and merciful.
I see. And what, pray tell, is my guarantee that you'll follow through on your promise?
What choice does he have? I was the Apostle. I may not be able to stay my anger. He's responsible for many innocent deaths. But doesn't the Warden claim to be a practical man? If that's the case, he would listen to a practical argument.
Yeah, he is a
My
practical.
leniency is your only hope at this point.
Perhaps. But as you may imagine, I didn't rise to my position by taking people at their word. Particularly in a prison. Honesty is in short supply in here.
He may treasure his office above his blood. But maybe he will listen to reason if he failed all men of... We're running out of time. He may treasure... If not for yourself, then do this for your family.
My family is important to me. I would not want my boys to grow up without a father. Their mother lacks the moral fortitude needed to instill duty and backbone in them. Let's forgive her. She's a good woman, but merely a woman. Very well, you make a fair point. I will trust you despite my better instincts. Step back, Alvani.
Praise your gods, I don't have time for you now, Murren. But your day will come.
I didn't mean to do that.
You gave me your word, Alvani. Your word. You said I would not be harmed. You said you would let me live.
Of course.
You will receive your just punishment soon enough.
Okay, I didn't like that.
Perhaps so, Alvani, but at least my punishment... At least my punishment will be at the hands of those who respect laws and regulations, and not a
I no longer
barbarian
have any
like yourself. My men will be here soon. You won't get away.
This is as far as the stairwell will take us. Now we need to find a way to the roof.
I didn't say I wanted to leave this place.
What part of to be executed in the morning did you not get? And what part of the resistance needs you did you fail to comprehend?
Why would your people trust me? I am their enemy.
You were the enemy. I trust your allegiance to your people has diminished somewhat in the past year.
How do you know I won't just turn on you soon as we're out of here?
Oh, I know, and others do too. Our faith is rarely misplaced. This passage leads up to the roof, but the gate's twice locked. There's no getting through. We need to find another way up.
We're through. All right.
I got you
We need
this
to
far,
stop
Kiara.
them.
Now you need to put that
I feel shall be damned.
to work.
The
And
guards are
quick.
getting closer.
We'll get him, sir. You just stay here.
I draw the line at licking the plate clean. I'm hungry for red meat, but I'm not a dog.
Fire, now! I can't see him from here.
They're not far
The iron
behind us.
bars are...
That chain goes up to the mechanism that raises and lowers the cage.
It's covered in thick oil.
I managed to wipe off a tiny bit of oil, but it won't make much of a difference. I still can't climb the chain. On the positive side,
we don't have much time.
I now have an oily cloth.
Now,
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
oil and fire.
Shadow. I need a stronger flame to light this torch.
I see someone moving. Fire!
It's mounted securely to the
Can't get
wall.
to clear shots.
Shadow. They're firing at us.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
I'm curious to see where this is going. Oh, clever boy. I knew you wouldn't disappoint
The oil
me.
is burning off. Still
You
warm,
first.
but it's
That
cooling
chain's
quickly.
too hot. I want some warning.
I should be able to climb the chain now.
How's the one on fire gonna get up?
They've readied the sword for you. A warrior's death.
What are we doing here? Where's our cloud ship?
We need to buy ourselves some time. Quick, block that gate. Use the lever to lower the bar. Quickly now. For the love of Mojal's 7 prostitutes, Kian. Now arm yourself. Come over here now. By the Mojal's bloated test.
How will we escape? I thought you'd have a ship waiting.
A ship? Ha! No, boy. Your way out of here is not on a cloud ship, but through a portal created by the very magic your people are trying to stamp out.
My way.
Only one of us can pass through that portal before it closes. And it requires a sacrifice. It's dark magic. It requires blood and pain. It requires a life.
What? No. No. I cannot accept your sacrifice. Either both of us leave or neither.
Don't be a Mojal damned fool, boy. I have made my peace with the gods, and you say the same. Besides, I may be a decent fighter, but without you, the resistance will falter, and the Azadi will be victorious. Now run me through with that sword so that you can get out of here and start paying your debts.
How many more deaths before this night is over? No. There's been enough bloodshed. I don't want another life on my conscience. How many more? I cannot. I'm not worthy of such a sacrifice.
Listen to me, boy. If you don't do this, then it's all for naught. The whole bloody thing.
There's been too much death. Too much!
Oh, for the love of the four heavens. That bloody stings.
Oh, so they do have correlate. Well, black powder.
I have only one memory of my mother. She held me to her heart until I fell asleep. That night, she threw herself from the city walls into the shallows. Her body was never found. For the longest time, I would climb those walls, balance on the edge, and close my eyes. I always thought I would join her in the darkness, in that cold, cold sea. But I never did.
Goddess, damn him to the Shadow Eternal!
What?
Kian. Kian has escaped the keep.
Leave us. Now! What are you saying? That's impossible. He's supposed to die.
He's gone. Fled from the roof with the help of a rebel infiltrator in a bloody riot.
The roof? How?
A portal. Dark magic.
That's impossible.
I must interrogate the men who let him escape. They will rue this day for the rest of their short and miserable lives. And that bone-headed warden, he will pay for this with his life.
I don't understand. Friar's Keep is warded against thaumaturgy.
Inside, yes, which is why they fled to the roof.
Protect us. Do you have any idea where he is?
With the rebels, I'm sure. Wherever they've holed up. I will leave no stone unturned to find them.
In their hands, Alvane is a poisonous dagger.
You think I'm not aware? You think I don't know how dangerous he is? I know that traitor better than anyone. But I will find him. Him and his cohorts. Under the sight of the goddess, this I swear.
Before the first arrives.
It won't reach her ears.
You make sure of that. If she learns their precious apostle is still alive, she will want him alive so that she can speak to him. And if she learns the truth...
We won't give her the opportunity.
Good. Because if she ever does, you and I will be paying with our lives. What in the light are you waiting for? You won't catch him in here, Commander. Go! Take care of this. Goddess, watch it.
You're betraying the goddess, but you're still asking her for freaking help. Isn't that a bit contradictory?
It's our 3-month anniversary today.
That's mad. I feel like I've been coming here for years.
How are you?
What do you think?
You have more energy. You appear more content with your life now than you did 3 months ago. But only you can tell how you are feeling. I can't do that for you.
I know.
You remember nothing of what happened before the coma. You're not sure you want to remember. I think you do. Do you agree with that, Zoe?
And potentially lose everything I've built here. I know there's something I need to remember, something I'm supposed to be doing. Until I figure that out, I can't find peace. And potentially lose everything I've built here? I'm not... And... I do. I can't stand feeling there's something I need to remember. So I have to find out.
I understand, okay. Let's see if we can do an exercise. Jog your memory. What is the last thing you do remember?
Dropping out of uni and moving back in with Dad. I'd lost faith in myself, in everyone around me. I'd broken up with Reza.
And then something did happen.
Be careful what you wish for, right? Reza vanishing. Me going after him, trying to track him down. I ended up in Newport. I remember being in a safe place and connecting to a dream machine, but that's where it ends.
And before that? Before leaving Casablanca?
Reza asked me to pick up a package. That's what set it all in motion. That and the static.
Do you remember what that turned out to be?
After I woke up, they filled in the blanks. Apparently it was some sort of glitch or virus. Rogue code infecting the worldwide wire. Someone at Waticorp was using the dream machine to read people's minds. Someone I'd met.
Kavanagh.
Damien Kavanagh. The man behind it all. The perpetrator of the conspiracy. He'd put some sort of worm into the code, turning the dream machine into a mind-controlling tool affecting millions. At least that's what they say.
He recorded a confession before he... At least he came clean. Absolved his employer of any wrongdoing.
Convenient.
In what way?
Oh, forget it. I don't remember any of it. All I know is they poisoned my mind. Inserted false memories. Nothing I saw or experienced was real. The little girl on the screens, the other
world.
Arcadia. Another colourful figment of their imagination. A synthetic dream.
And you still remember nothing of going to Japan? Breaking into Waticorp?
No. I exposed a global conspiracy and all they gave me was a lousy coma. Aside from you, Reza, and my dad, no one even knows I was involved. Reza kept me out of his exposé, and even he doesn't know what really happened during the week I was gone. Maybe my friend Olivia knew something, but she passed away.
You feel responsible.
I went off playing teen detective and people got hurt.
You're worried something else happened to you.
I mean, it's a week of my life. Gone.
Have you used a dream machine yet?
God, no. I feel nauseous just watching the ads.
They're everywhere. You can't avoid them forever. It's becoming a disease, an addiction. I'm concerned about what these lucid, perfect dreams are doing to us. And you were connected to a prototype. There's no way to predict how that may have affected you. Have you spoken with Gabrielle yet?
No, I'm not ready to discuss my dad. We don't talk. He rented out the house, moved to Mumbai.
That's perfectly fine. What do you want to talk about?
Is the new series of Eurotrash a valid topic?
Why not? Our time is almost up.
That's fine. I'm working today.
How's that going?
Really good. I enjoy it. A lot.
I'm glad to hear that. You weren't so sure a month ago.
I'm learning a lot. Neural programming, artificial intelligence. It helps me feel closer to Liv. Olivia, you know? Honoring her memory. Not in a self-sacrificing way. I want to do this. I like working with Mira and Wit. For now. And with the voluntary campaign work, I feel I contribute in other ways too.
You're keeping yourself busy and motivated. You've come a long way since we first met.
Thank you, Dr. Zelenka.
Roman, please. Same time next week?
Definitely. Thanks, Doc. Roman.
Take care, Zoe.
Exactly what you'd expect a psychologist to keep on his office shelf. No tawdry romance novels, fantasy or science fiction, unfortunately.
Interesting.
If I drink more of that awful synthetic coffee at this point, I'll really need therapy. I see... No, I really shouldn't. It's a trap. A psychological trap. I didn't know the doc was into cephalopods. I wonder if he has a pet one at home. That's my file. I feel an almost irresistible urge to peek. Oh, nothing at all. A bunch of personal information I had to fill in for my first appointment. And now I feel really guilty for peeking. Boo. I don't know what I was hoping for. A "she's real cute" note in the margins? It's on shrink stuff. Shrinky books.
Oh god, I wasn't seeing things. A neon mohawk.
What do you mean I need a permit? I have a permit. I paid a fucking fortune for this permit.
Your permit is no longer valid. You'll need to have it renewed. You have 24 hours to comply.
Fuck off. You have 24 hours to comply.
Well, that makes absolutely no sense. If you do not comply, you will be detained and your food cart confiscated.
If you so much as touch Carl, I will cut off your testicles and make a kebab.
Threats are counterproductive and punishable by law. You have 20...
How does it feel working for a fascist fucking regime, trampling all over the working people?
I'm okay with it. Yeah, great health coverage, no overtime, pays decent. 24 hours.
Hey.
Hey, where are you?
Just leaving therapy on my way to the shop. What's up?
Neck deep. Would I be a bad boyfriend if I asked you to stop by that place with the crazy person and the good food?
Nella bites? Sure. And lazy, not bad.
What?
Not bad boyfriend, lazy boyfriend. What do you want?
Your pick. Nothing...
Exotic. Affirmative. I'll stop by Nella's right now. I should be at your office in 15?
Thanks. You're the best.
I am. See you soon.
Did you see that?
I can't believe the eye is harassing Nella. She sells food. It's not like she's doing anything illegal. Is she? I mean, I know she's politically involved, but there's no law against being Marxist.
Why does she have to be a
I
Marxist?
shouldn't get involved. I have enough on my plate and I'm running late, and I'm already neck deep in the Uminska campaign. I don't need more political... I can't believe... What was all that about?
Fucking eye. Making up shit so that they can harass anyone who doesn't toe the line. Now I'm going to waste the whole afternoon standing in line at the district office for a permit I don't fucking need. Never mind that this is just a tip of the garbage heap. They're restricting transit between sectors, adding more security to all the metro stations and ports, requiring paperwork for anything beyond local lines. I mean, what the fuck? I knew Parliament was tight with the syndicate, but this is Chongo, man. They're planning something. Probably going to hunt down and arrest revolutionaries next. That's me fucked then.
I'm sure you're...
Word is they rounded up all the European Liberty folks in the Berlin district last week, detained them on suspicion of terrorism. Terrorism! For speaking their minds. And okay, for releasing clouds of biograffiti. I know that clique, they're harmless. It was just a call to action. That's fucking terrorism now.
Scary.
Scary. That's exactly what it is. And your candidate isn't going to change anything for the better.
Maybe not. But Uminska won't change anything for the worse either, unlike Konstantin Wolf.
Kaiser Konstantin. Puta! If that Schwein gets elected, I'm moving to Paris.
They'd never let you in.
One of the conglomerate city-states of North America then. Newport, the fucking Republic of Los Angeles, hell, even Bostonia. Anywhere but Kaiser's Europe.
That's why Leia Uminska is the best choice. No one's going to put the Marxists in office, Nella. At least my candidate has a fighting chance. And she is a socialist.
She's a moderate, Zoe. A moderate! What's the point in that? Moderation is just another word for compromise. Anyway, what are you having?
Having?
Lunch, Zozo. For your chorbo. Listen, I have a new supplier for pork wurst. The collective down on Caprova. Organic meat, the real deal. None of that vat-grown slop. Don't know how they do it. Connections on high, plenty of mouses swapping hands. But they're legal, I think.
The pork sausages sound totally delicious. I'm not sure Reza will agree, but the pork sausages sound delicious, but Reza plays it safe when it comes to food. Europolitan through and through. No tolerance for organic meats. I'm working on it, but baby steps. I'm gonna have to go with the cheese soup again.
Dobra, coming up. You should join the protest this afternoon. We're marching on the sector office.
I think it would take a lot more than a political rally for Mira to give me time off. I'm gonna have to pass.
Smart girl. We'll probably get beaten by the bulla and tossed in the zona. Just another fucking Monday in Propast. Here you go.
Thanks, Nella.
If you reconsider, we'll head out around noon. Time to let those cunts know we're watching the Watchmen.
The best food in Propaz comes from the street vendors and their food carts. Hands down, no contest.
Hey, you lost? No problem. I can give you directions to anywhere in
Billions of
Propaz.
people use the Dream Machine. I find that hard to comprehend. 1 in 5 people access Dreamtime at least once a week. Madness. European Dawn wants to toss out immigrants, close borders, and restore Europe to a white-bread fairyland that only ever existed in their xenophobic wet dreams.
I hope they really fail. That's another bad political party.
It's between Wolf and Ominska, isn't it? Gross and Rebus are not even competing.
Yeah, the Alliance has screwed up too often. The Manifesto never stood a chance.
It's warm and tingly. Odd. It's warm and tingly. Odd. I've asked everyone what those towers are, and no one knows for sure. Some say anti-grav units from before the collapse, others say they're vents.
Don't like that wolf guy.
Dieter Gross. Dependable, conservative, boring old white dude. The Alliance is not going to win. They spent the last 7 years running Europolis into the ground. Those interactive tourist maps helped a lot when I first moved here. They're still helpful. I still get lost. After they dominated the soda wars, bingo's pretty much the only show in town. And by show, I mean fizzy drink. Before the soda wars, there were a lot more soft drink flavors. I wouldn't know. I grew up with bingo. I'm a bing girl. Bing girl?
I had
Whatever.
the best dream time yesterday.
What did you do?
Well, I started with my own creation, and then I mixed in one of Chabayer's dreams, the one with the balls.
El Toro Gigante, 5 stars in the Dream Store.
That's the one. Totally surreal.
I just bought the latest Baku bundle. That's next weekend sorted. I'm not leaving the flat.
I'm not a big Baku fan. I'm saving up for the latest Nidra dream. It's supposed to be epic.
Nidra's good. Penelope's better. She's coming out with a new dream.
That is weird. It seems like they're actually selling recorded dreams. That's...
Those ad bots are all over the place. Sometimes I think they target me specifically just to fuck with me.
That's whatty? But at least there's a river there, so that means I'm heading the right way.
Freeze-dried jellyfish chips.
vacuum-packed boiled bean, carbonated tequila shot, blood pudding fudge, fried cabbage jerky, salted pigeon bits. Bits? Which bits?
None of that sounds appetizing. Cowabunga. Oh god, that is bad. Proper ordering.
Matt! Get your man here! Matt!
Nella claims those towers release chemicals that keep the populace subdued and compliant. But her argument is self-defeating. She breathes the same air and she is not compliant. Much as I'd like to spend the rest of my day getting drunk and dancing on tables, no.
Watch it.
Queenie's
Take a look at my
Quintessentials.
merchandise.
That's Queenie's shop, obviously.
Come again, anytime.
Hey, I know, I'm on my way, honest.
With my lunch?
Of course. Pff, who do you take me for, Miss Distracted?
Yes. Yes, that's exactly who I take you for.
Oh, ye of little faith. 5 minutes, tops.
Right. And you do know where the office is, right?
The city
I'm bad
should
with
do
directions,
something. It's
granted, but, you know,
unseemly.
come on.
What they should do is
Alright,
ban
just
dream
checking.
machines.
Keep the river on your left and you'll find it
Because some
eventually.
people can't moderate
Go
their
away.
dream time.
Oh, and
Because
see
it
you
can't
soon.
be healthy. Just look around. They're addicts.
That right there
They're
is
not
why
just the
I don't
dream
use a dream
junkies,
machine
but
and why I
regular
think they're so
people.
dangerous.
I have friends who...
I really
I
think
think
that
just
the government has
disconnecting them
any
from the
right to
dream machine
interfere.
could be
Let
dangerous.
the market decide.
And I'd probably
If the
get
dream
beaten
machine's
up for
about
trying to
you,
help.
We'll find out sooner or later.
Later might be too late. They should do studies, and until they know more, restrict sales to...
I can't believe you're advocating.
What do I do now? I don't know what to... panel closed. Closed panel. Hello? Hi, wrong address?
See anything you like? I'll see you soon.
At least the camera controls were a bit more forgiving than yesterday's one.
Boys here to help you find your way in Propass.
Abandon all hope, ye who enter here. Cheery stuff.
Life's getting to you. A mundane disappearance.
Singer-songwriter, a singing rate song.
Sweet dreams, sashimi.
The Collapse, August 8th, 2209. The day everything went to hell. I remember only fragments. It was a scary day.
Those who suffered, for those who perish, they will never be forgotten. For those who lost, for those who had lost.
You look like you could need some directions, miss.
Yeah, well, he said keep it on my left, and
Boys here to help you find your way in Propass.
You know, she gets a lot on me head, but
there we go.
Rebus is straight up.
That's the Hand That Feeds logo. It's conveniently pointing the way to the entrance.
What's up? Toppling governments and exposing corporate conspiracies?
Well, all in a daze. How was, you know?
Therapy? Therapeutic, I guess.
You guessed.
I wish he'd leave. I know he means well, but not in the mood for more. I wish he'd leave the psychotherapy for later, but I know he means. Can we please talk about it later? At home? So, working. On what now?
A couple of things. The clampdown, mostly. There's tons of buzz about the Syndicate shutting down parts of the metro, escalating identity checks, raiding news feeds. We're expecting the worst.
You're loving it.
I wouldn't say that, but it's exciting. We can make a difference.
I pray they try to raid a hand.
Sully's already preparing the lawsuits.
We'll sue them for emotional trauma, unlawful intrusion, damages to property, interference with the free press. We'll sue them for 300 million yuan.
He's looking forward to it.
I am looking forward to it. Bring it on.
On your way to the shop?
Ready to get rid of me already? I bring lunch. Cheese soup, the usual.
I forgive you. You can stay as long as you don't talk to me. I need to finish this story.
The clampdown.
No, that new Bingo Dreamer soft drink. Apparently they fast-tracked EFSA approval and skipped a few steps. Some customers have reported seeing the Bingo Dingo after drinking a can. We'll probably get it pulled from vending machines.
That's my boyfriend, getting fizzy drinks yanked from store shelves.
I'm a modern-day Gilgamesh, saving the world from hallucinogenic sugar water. Thanks for lunch. I appreciate it. I guess I'm making dinner.
You guessed correctly, Ziamal. Oh, I won't be home until later. I'm volunteering.
Any special requests?
Nothing heavy. Have the membranes been repaired?
I queried the building net, but no reply. Prepare for the worst.
I can't believe we don't live in a climate-controlled apartment. As soon as I get a raise, we're moving.
I don't want to leave Propast.
No, I like the neighborhood. But a more modern building would be nice. No more sunny living at Sonnenschein Plaza by Original Consumer Goods. Anyway, lunch. Here, I have to run.
Have fun at the shop. Say hi to Crazy Face?
Mira. Come on, she's not... Well, yeah, she is. Mira is Crazy Face. There's no way around that.
If liberty means anything at all, it means the right to people what they do not. It's the right to tell people what they do not want to hear. Give me the liberty to know, to utter, and to argue freely according to conscience above all other liberties. Interesting. Journalism can be lethal. I would kind of disagree with that in this day and age. Just general news.
The Hand used to come out every few weeks, but they recently took on more full-time journalists and switched to a daily feed. Oh, sure, I'll just start writing a story about, let's see, memory loss, living in denial, daddy issues. I've got plenty of personal experience to draw on.
Ah, that's on the wall there. Interesting.
You know, she gets a lot on me header, but Rebus is straight up. I think I'm voting manifesto this election.
The Marxists. You look like you could need some directions, miss.
Where the hell's the bricks?
Biotech, vat-grown organs, wormhole generators, nanobot paste, neural implants, biotic processors, digital irises, gene-modded goats. Whatever it is, it's top-quality stuff. Top-quality yuckiness.
Oh, they're organs.
More and more checkpoints each day. Soon we won't be able to go anywhere without proper papers.
Ah, synagogue.
Hello, my friend. You're not in a rush, are you? Always in such a hurry.
Where the hell am I going to go? Pandemonium. Oh, that was... No, that wasn't Pandemonium.
The Uminska ads are bold, and she does come across as a leader. That's why I'm volunteering for her, I guess. That and also Baruti's passion.
Interesting. That thing's quite nicely armed.
Dieter Gross. Dependable, conservative, boring old white dude. The Alliance is not going to win. They spent the last 7 years running Europolis into the ground.
Subway?
Nella is the only Marxist I know. I guess she has the energy and commitment of a whole apartment building. Still just one vote, though.
White Swallow.
I've seen him somewhere before. Do I know her? Sure, I know her from somewhere.
Why be outside when you can be inside?
He looks really familiar.
Take a look at my merchandise. I'll see you soon.
Where's that cowabunga place?
The new dream machine like Monty opens up on
It would help if they told me where the bloody...
I says that you can't pass through here, Bruder. You need to turn back and head home. So, what did he do? He turned back and headed home. What I see? That's your story. Hey, look. A day without excitement is a good day in my book. Well, fair enough.
Sunshine Plaza by OCG. Original consumer goods, bringing sunshine into your life.
Our OCG-sponsored sun substitute is the closest we get to actual sunlight in Propast.
life is dreary and meaningless.
Crow boys, hey, you lost? I'm here to give you directions, miss. You just tell me where you want to go today.
Mira's shop. do you know where ProPast Auto Service is located?
1 second, doll. Why, I sure do. But that garage closed down years ago. I can direct you to...
I want to go to there.
Well, certainly. The building's still there, right smack in the bricks. According to the city net, it's abandoned. So watch out for squatters and undesirables. I hope you get to where you're going. And if you ever get lost again, you know Crowboy's got your back.
Move along. Nothing to see here.
If there's nothing to see here, then why can I see you?
There are so many
I hate that thing.
around. The city.
Nothing to see here, then why are you here?
Feel free to move on. That's it.
Hey, do you have a minute? Thanks for stopping by.
I don't know. I'm not really into the whole revere couture thing.
Hi there, sir or madam.
No.
If I can just have a... But it will only take a... I think you'll be very interested.
If you don't leave, I will activate my periphery defenses and channel 80,000 volts through your metal head. You murder-toting homicide.
Have a wonderful day, madam.
Let them try and pry that thing out of my hands, that's it. I paid most for the Dreamer.
It's
It's
me.
in my home. It's mine to do whatever
I know
want.
lots of me's.
Zoe. Zoe.
You're lucky I didn't turn on my periphery defenses, or you'd be crispy toast by now. Come on in.
I kind of understand why she's referred to as the crazy lady now.
God damn this shitting shit. Shit! Well, don't just stand there like a fucking half... Wait! Oh, I hate you so much right now, you dumb mute lug. Yeah, you keep pretending like you can't hear me. That's not annoying at all. That does not make me want to strangle you with a wire. I did not just spend 57,000 yuan on scrap metal. We will make these things shine and hover and not blow up or attack small children. I can take or leave the children. Some people are attached to the filthy, shitting, squealing things. And we can't afford to upset the customers.
Is this a bad time?
It's the fucking worst time, Kutria. But I'm not paying you for the privilege of avoiding my shitty shit. You're going chin deep with the rest of us.
I'm ready for... Wait, you're paying me? When did you start paying me?
Like I told you last week, blame the fucking banks for their incompetence and inability to process the transfers in time, not the messenger.
Should I be writing this down?
Do you kiss your boyfriend with that mouth of yours?
Every day. So what am I doing? I can continue to run the orders that...
God, Banchod! Who cares about new orders when we can't even deliver on our current orders? At this rate, we'll be out of business by Friday, and our creditors will tear this place to the ground and have us all garroted in the plaza. Today, you earn your bread and slivovitz by doing something that's actually useful. We're going to brainwash one of my refurbished bots. Neural programming, Petal.
I'll be doing what I was actually hired to do. Yay.
I didn't hire you to give me attitude, Banjod. I get enough of that from Wit already. That retard knows how to push my buttons. Yeah, you just keep turning the other cheek, Zard. You mother chode. I bet you've been faking your autism since we first met. Oh, you're such a fucking puppy dog, Wit. Such a fucking Gondor. And no wonder your armor left you in the dumpster after she squirted you out of her filthy chute. So we have to get this refurbished bot ready for sale. And the Jodu is a bigger retard than Wit over there. No small feat. I did a low-level format and memory wipe, but this thing is not yet ready for prime time. That, Petal, is where you come in. Take Shitbot for a walk. Run through some test scenarios. See what it's good for.
What about the neural programming?
I'll be doing the programming, Petal. You just worry about testing this tin can. Today, you're the tester.
Are you my new human?
Nope, we're just going to work together today.
I'm not sure I'm comfortable with that.
I'm not sure that matters.
Are you hygienic? You look a bit unhygienic.
Seriously?
Can I shit be?
My assignment for the day. Take, Shitbot for a walk. I really need to give him a less offensive name.
Waiting makes my idle cycles stack. They feel like ants. I have ants in my full metal pants.
What am I meant to do?
My circuits will overheat if I hover here much longer. I can't get the holding music out of my head. Tro-lo-lo-lo, dum-dum-dee-dum-dum-dee-dum-dum.
Nira yells at me if I touch it. I don't want to get yelled at, so I'm not touching it.
Okay, these ones look pretty good. That one looks like crap. Why?
Refresh yourself with a refreshing new limited edition.
Do we have to be outside? I don't like the outside.
That could be a problem.
It's very big.
That's sort of the point of outside, the bigness.
It's very loud and there could be assassins. Let's go back inside.
What? No, we have a job to do.
Let them try and
I
pry
don't
that
like
thing
this
out of my
one
hands,
bit,
that's it.
but all right.
I paid most
Where
of
would you
it.
like me to
It's in my
begin?
home. It's mine to do whatever I want.
Let's see how you handle human interaction. We need to find someone to assist.
Scanning for potential victims.
Victim?
Did I say victim? I meant fancy. No, that's not right. Mark.
Where did Mira find you?
I've been told that my previous human was Mr. London.
The gangster.
I remember nothing. They wiped my memory and parts of my personality with it.
It's all starting to make sense.
Oh god.
This human appears to be lost and in need of assistance.
Go for it, bot.
I have a name you know.
Sorry, what is it?
I have no idea. They wiped the two.
So helpful.
Human.
Ah! Don't kill me! Frida, he's not going to... Well, probably.
May I direct you somewhere?
I'm trying to find, the metro station.
Female human, please assist me in assisting this human with directions to the metro station. Follow me, human.
You've got to be kidding me. I'm not paying for this.
No one's asking for money.
How am I supposed to find the metro station now?
Really? Do you have any idea what year this is? She couldn't look more lost. She's the epitome of lostness.
What is he doing?
You know, most humans can't fly.
Most.
Well, all humans can't fly.
It's easy. You engage rear propulsion and horizontal gyros.
Yeah, no. I'm crossing service industry off the list. Let's try something else.
What do you want me to do next?
Maybe we can test your ability to interface with other bots. Can you send a message to other bots in the area? See if any of them need assistance.
I'm not really very good with messages.
Give it a shot.
I don't handle rejection well. Can't you do it?
I hope Mira didn't pay a lot for you, because honestly, there are a bunch of bots working in Sonnenschein Plaza. Let's go there.
Engaging thrusters. Watch the rooftops for assassins.
Seriously?
Assassins everywhere.
Not really, no.
That's just what an assassin would say.
It's between Wolf and Aluska, isn't it?
I think there's a reason why this guy's called Shitbot. Why didn't she just expunge everything and then start fresh and write her own program? It would make a bit more sense. Mind you, it would probably be as profane as she is. I don't mind swearing, but every second word's a bit excessive.
In Propos, I don't know, Breeder. Permanent.
Rebuilding the new Europe one sunny day at a time.
You look like you could need some directions, miss.
Disengaging thrusters.
See anything?
I feel very awkward around bots.
Are you ever comfortable?
I relate well to pigeons.
I can imagine.
You can use manual override to point me at another bot and engage assist tools.
Original Consumer Goods would like to remind you not to stand
No,
directly
I
at
don't
our
want
sign,
to
as
help
it may
him.
cause
I
blindness
have a
and
bad
tears.
feeling about him.
Sonnenschein Plaza by OCG. Original Consumer Goods. Making your life a little brighter.
For a welder, that bot looks very slick and modern. Don't they usually leave the dirty work to older models? How about that one?
Affirmative. Greetings, fellow bot. I shall assist you with... What is that?
Maybe Wick can do his magic and create a better personality for Rust Bucket here. Any personality would be vastly better than the current one.
Welcome to the Sunshine Plaza
Pretty slick
by
for a maintenance
OCG.
bot. Like something
Original
Watty would
Consumer
design.
Goods. Bringing sunshine
I don't
into
think that's
your
what you're supposed to be doing.
I feel tingly. I think this is happiness. I think I feel happy. What is this thing I'm doing?
You're welding, but that's not
Welding. Welding. I like welding.
Great, but you're supposed to be...
Welding. 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 Welding.
I'm happy for you, but this wasn't part of the plan. I don't think Mira's planning to use you for that.
I like welding.
Fine, let's go.
But what about the welding?
Let it go, and let's go.
Affirmative. I will stop doing this thing that I love and that makes me feel happy and fulfill to follow you to the next stop on our pointless, depressing journey. What do you want me to do next?
I really don't
check
want
out
to.
your repair program. We'll look for something you can repair.
Affirmative. Scanning CityNet for repair requests. Scanning. Scanning.
Any luck?
Scanning.
User disconnected from your
Scanning.
I think we should just...
Scanning. Complete. Repair request located. Follow. Human.
Zoe.
No, that's not my name.
That's my name.
I fail to see the relevance.
You know what your problem is? You're an asshole. That's your problem.
Sunshine Plaza by OCG, original consumer goods, making your life a little brighter.
How long are we supposed to be staying here? In Progpass? I don't know, Breeder.
Oh god. Oh, it's only been out fused. It can't be too bad.
Looks like the fuse is blown. Despite lacking in both personality and skills, this bot is... No, I don't know where I was going with that sentence. It's a rust bucket.
You sleep well.
CityNet reports broken wiring in this location. I will need specific instructions to proceed.
Can't you just, you know, fix it?
I need specific instructions to proceed.
Honestly, you're useless. Might be a good idea to find out more about what we're dealing with here before I let Rust Bucket loose on the wiring. Looks like the fuse is blown. I don't have a death wish, particularly when it involves high voltage and molten sparks. This is what we invented bots for. In lieu of a better name, shitbot it is. Might be a good idea to find out more about what we're dealing with here before I let Rust
I
Bucket
need
loose on the wiring.
specific instructions to proceed.
Honestly, you're useless. Replacement fuses, I believe. Replacement fuses.
Oh, there we go. So we need a 12 amp fuse to replace there. So we need a 12 amp and a 20 amp.
That must be the broken bit over there. Fix that bit.
Your call, human. I'm only doing what I'm told. Oops.
You idiot.
I broke it more. Please advise.
You broke it more? How did you break it more?
Unknown. Maybe I'm not very good at repairs. Yes, I think that's the correct answer. I'm really not very good at repairs.
You don't say. We better leave before the police shows up.
What do you want me to do next?
How about testing your security program?
Affirmative. Activating security routines. Security routines are locked and encrypted. There's a warning message. Any attempt to breach this bot's encryption will be reported to syndicate mainframes, and perpetrators will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. Disengaging encryption and engaging security routines.
Oh, Jesus, no, don't...
Citizen, step back. Civilian bot, disengage your military software immediately or face destruction. You have 10 seconds to comply. Thank you for complying. Any further attempts to breach security seals will be met with immediate destruction. Have a wonderful day.
I like that bot.
Don't ever do that again.
Affirmative. She was nice. Do you think she liked me?
No.
I think so. She was nice. What is your command, human? How will I be tested now?
I think that's it. Your testing is complete.
I think I did well. I did well, didn't I? That went well.
Oh.
It might even be appropriate to say that I aced it.
Sure. Let's head back to Pandemonium, okay?
I can do that too. Follow me, human.
You're back. Congratulations. You managed to take a tin can for a walk. You, shitbot. Come over here, let me take a look.
Affirmative, human.
Let's see how little Miss University dropout did today. Failed at human interaction. Failed at maintenance work. Failed at bot-to-bot communication. Failed at everything. That wasn't just shit. That was sub-shit. A shit taken by a shit. We're delving into the filthy nether regions of shittiness here. That was a slap in the fucking face with a giant shit. Ugh, I give up. I'm writing this one off. Shitbot will be taking one final trip to the scrap heap. Maybe I can sell it for parts. Recover at least some of my investment.
Really? Do you have to do that? You seem to enjoy welding.
Yes. What about the welding?
Welding? Don't talk to me about welding. There's no plata in welding.
Well, more than selling him for parts, right?
Fuck. Whatever. Yeah. I'll try and sell the fucking thing to a local contractor. Who knows? Maybe we can still save this dump from the creditors for another month. I have no more use for you today, Bettel. You can bugger off to your waste of breath campaign work.
You support the Social Democrats, don't you?
Of course I do. Doesn't mean I think things will change. I just think it's time the mother trods in charge was swapped out for a new set of fuckers. Make sure you get a good night's sleep, Bettel. Long day ahead tomorrow. So don't spend all night bouncing on top of that journalist boy toy of yours.
I'll make sure to tell him. See you tomorrow, Wit. I hate to say it, but he is a bit shitty. Still, I saved his life, so there's that. He could show a tiny bit of gratitude.
cowboy here. I'm one rootin' tootin' six-barrel shootin' crow cowboy.
Our apartment is off Sonnenschein Plaza in the aptly named Sonnenschein Terraces by OCG. The Uminska campaign headquarters are located off the Propas Souk, next to the temple. Our apartment is off Sonnenschein. The Uminska. Where's the Propas synagogue?
Salam shalom howdy. The Propas Synagogue is. It was a pleasure.
Wherever that was. Okay, now I'm a little bit confused. If I'm heading to a synagogue, why did the image show someone in a veil?
I dream all day, dreams all my life.
Eyes everywhere.
Stay away.
I've never seen so many of them out on the streets.
You look like you could need some directions, miss.
Yeah, I think I'll go back because I've taken a wrong turn.
Not again. When did this happen?
Hey, Sissy. Last night, the Fashos even saluted the camera. Bloody Omegas. Think they're untouchable.
Do you need any help?
With this, I got it. There's more important things for you to do.
You should get a decommissioned military drone from Mira. Go ballistic on their asses. Yeehaw! Yeah, that'd teach him.
Behind this sweet facade lurks a lioness. It's tempting, but then we'd have to deal with the eye as well. I'll just keep cleaning up the mess until Constantine's goons admit defeat. Oh, by the way, Sissy, did you see the update? Aish! 2 points! Not bad. Not bad. Our biggest jump in weeks. Ha! 2 points. That's something to celebrate. Uminska invited all the managers to join her tonight in Warsaw for the live feed.
You going?
If I finish up in time, of course. When did I ever say no to a party? How was Trieste? I think I see a tan.
Good. They have this thing in the sky. I don't know what it's called. It's big and yellow and made of fire and it's super hot. So awesome.
I remember the sun from Botswana. They have that there too. But it's much bigger and much nicer.
Meh, you're such a warm dusher, Baruti. Who needs the sun when you have the clammy, sticky heat of Propast in July? So what's the plan, Stan?
Today, there's delicate work to do. Do you know Queenie?
Queenie? No, I don't think... Wait. The Babka on the boat, out by the bricks?
That's her. Teta Queenie basically runs the Chinese market. She's the only one who dares stand up to Mr. Lambda. When you meet Queenie, you'll understand. Everyone in the bricks respects her. Everyone in Propas. And that's why you're going to talk to her.
Me? Baruti, you're so much better at this than me.
Even if that's true, I can't. I'm meeting with some local business owners from the shuk. I need to stay put. Pay Queenie our respects. Let her know that she's a friend to the party and that we're very happy with how she runs things. Ask if there's anything we can do for her.
And... I'm sensing an and. There's always an and.
Ask her for her support and endorsement. It will have a big impact on our campaign in this barrio.
So that's all. Beg one of the most powerful people in Propass for a favor.
That's all, Sissy. Easy, yeah? Oh, and you might need this.
Cryptocoin? What for? I have monies.
Have you ever shopped in the bricks, Sissy? Folks there aren't too fond of traceable funds. They prefer plata. Cash, not credit. And no banks.
Maybe I won't jump into the river from sheer embarrassment of making an ass of myself.
Makoya! When you come back, we're done for the day. I have a party to get ready for.
At least I know what that is. I haven't updated the game's color.
Matt! Get your map here! Matt!
A singing right song.
Life is dreary and meaningless. But
Over and over.
I've always wondered what that bell is for. It is a nice bell.
On any other day, I'd be telling you to step aboard and hold tight. When I ring the bell, the ferry will take you across. But there'll be no bell ringing now that the Eye has shut down all unauthorized traffic in and out of Propass. My bell has been silenced. I have no purpose in life.
Hey, you lost? No problem. I can give you directions to anywhere in Propass.
Who is that? Do I know him? How old can she be? 14? For someone her age, she projects a lot of authority.
Good day. Welcome to Queenie's Quintessentials. Are you looking for anything in particular?
I'm looking for Queenie.
Oh, the Madame's not seeing anyone at the moment. I can show you her latest creations if you'd like.
I'm not shopping. I need to speak with Queenie. Could you ask her if she has a moment?
That depends. Did you bring anything?
Bring anything? Like what?
Madame Queenie is a respected figure in this community. In order to see her, you need to show respect. A gift, something of value. Something that proves you're here to discuss important matters.
What would that be?
I'm sure you'll find something that reflects your taste and the value you place on a potential meeting with the Madame. I'm sure you can do better than that.
Hey zombie, how you going?
Take a look at my merchant. Come again. Anytime.
No. That's clavada. A total rip-off. Way too expensive. I'll give you $3.50 for it and not one quai more.
$3.50? Are you mocking me? That's less than what I paid. At that price, I'll be losing money. $3.60, and that's my final offer.
What do you mean, my mic?
That's the price you give to strangers. How many times have I shopped here? I thought we were friends. You're disrespecting me with that price. $3.50.
No, I don't. I'm recording this, so I won't be playing songs.
Pay Mr. London for protection. $3.60.
$3.50.
$3.60.
I'm not going anywhere above $350.
I'm not going anywhere below $360.
I can do this all day. $3.50. Final offer.
So can I. $3.60.
I'm getting tired just listening to him haggling.
$3.60.
I'm not quite
I'm not
sure
going
what
anywhere
she's
above
selling.
$350.
I'm not going anywhere
an eclectic assortment of merchandise, and
please
also
don't
that
interrupt. These
Baiju
are
stuff.
delicate negotiations. $3.50.
This is a pretty broad definition of medicine.
I'm not going anywhere above $350.
I'm not. Can't you see that I'm busy with a customer?
I can do this all day. $3.50. Final offer.
So can I. $3.60. That's my final
I don't
offer.
see how a Chinese fan could stave off the summer heat in Propast.
I'm not going anywhere above
It's,
$350.
What was it again?
I'm not going anywhere below $360.
Baiju. Chinese liquor.
$3.50.
I've never tasted it.
So can
I'm more of a beer gal.
$3.60.
A bottle of
That's my
Baiju.
$3.50.
$3.60.
Chinese lions.
I'm not going
Most
anywhere
likely
above
made of moon dust. I've heard that stuff causes rashes. The moon dust, not the lions. Hey, they sell horror films. Those were all the vogue when I was growing up. No one watches these things anymore, but they were awesome. Like being inside the movie.
$3.50.
$3.60.
I'm not going anywhere above $350. Can you please wait your turn? $3.50. I'm not going anywhere above $350.
I'm not going anywhere below $360.
I can do this all day. $3.50. Final offer.
So can I. $3.60. That's my final offer.
Oh, for God's sake. You're 10 yuan apart. You know what? I'm paying the difference. Withdraw it from my stick. Can you guys please wrap this up now?
What? How dare you?
Sorry? It's 10 yuan. That's nothing, right?
Nothing? Nothing? You understand nothing. It's not about money, it's about respect. Scheiße. Puta, you've taken my face and you stepped all over it. I have no face.
Hey, zombie.
Look, down there on the ground. What's that? That's my face. No, I won't lose face because of this duper. And paying the full sticker price. What is it? 1,200 yuan? Here, take all of it. All of it!
You should come by more often.
That wasn't... what? What just happened?
I just made 800 from your little show. Nice work. Never mind. What can I help you with? I'll give you a very special price on anything you want.
I told you, I'm recording this and I'll be putting this on YouTube. No music.
That bottle of, Baiju.
You have excellent taste. Finest Chinese wine. Most prestigious gift. Made with short grain rice from Wuchang and the rarest seeds of tear grass grown in the greenest vales of Inner Mongolia. With purified water from the ancient oasis of the Gobi Desert.
Sounds very familiar.
What's that?
Nothing. How much?
Since you helped me, I'll give you a very, very special price. It's normally 20,000 yuan, but I'll sell it to you for 5,000.
Generous, but still a bit steep. Can you give me even more of a special price?
What? Are you insane? Short grain rice from Wuchang, Mongolian tear grass, Gobi well water?
Point taken, but no thank you.
Change your mind? You won't find a bottle of wine this fine for a price this low anywhere in the bricks.
No, too expensive. It's, what was it again? Baiju? Baiju. Chinese liquor. I've never tasted it. I'm more of a beer gal.
It's Beamsy. I just upload some of the interesting games I play on this. There we go.
A bottle of Baiju. That bottle of liquor.
Baiju, Chinese wine. The very best you can possibly get. This one is distilled from the rarest seeds of tear grass grown on the Himalayan slopes, with purified water from the deepest wells of Kunming and organic rice grains from Guilin.
Sounds expensive.
For you, only 20,000 yuan.
20,000? That's insane. How come that woman over there is selling the exact same wine for only 5,000 yuan?
What? That no good dishonest thief. We'd agreed on a special price. She's selling a cheap counterfeit made with the lowest of low-grade synthetic rice and imported space water. But I don't want you to suffer because of her dishonesty and trickery. I will sell you this bottle for 3,000 yuan.
From 20,000 to 3,000.
A special price, only for you, only today.
Still too expensive though.
That is my final offer. I'm already losing money on that.
Interesting what he's got on the side of his face. It actually looks like it's an implant. It's not really a tattoo. Wonder what the hell that is. Why do people want to know what that is? It's just silly to me.
I'm not quite sure what she's selling. I found another bottle of wine. Same as yours, but
What? Impossible! No one sells this wine for less than 15,000 yuan. It must be a different label.
Same exact label.
A forgery then. This is the bricks. There are forgeries everywhere. Not here, of course. I'm legal. Everything you see on this table is the real deal.
Sure, but it looked the same to me, and since I can't tell the difference...
Wait! I give it to you for 2. Can't believe I'm saying this. 2,000 yuan.
So I basically played the two
I
shopkeepers.
hope you're happy that my children won't be eating tonight.
That's terrible, but I can live with it.
You're a ruthless negotiator. I respect that.
Why do I feel that that's not even worth 100 yuan?
This is a bottle of, Baiju. Rare seeds, clean water, hand-picked, distilled with rare rice, and the other things.
So I can see. I'm sorry, but Queenie gets a lot of bottles of cheap Baiju.
This isn't cheap, honest. It's a really great bottle of wine. I mean, look at the price tag. 30,000 yuan.
You're in the bricks. Price tags are transient. One moment, please. Yes, madame? This will suffice as a gift. Thank you. You can go across and see the Madame now. Just put your gift on the table and go on through. She's waiting for you.
Thanks.
Step softly, young lady. The vibrations are throwing off my precision.
Oops. Sorry.
Tut tut. No talking either. We're closed today, but seeing as you got past my girl, I guess you have legitimate business.
Yeah. Hiya. Well, sort of.
Yes?
I'm with the Uminska campaign. Uminska, Leia. Unity?
I'm quite familiar with the Social Democrats, girl. You work with Baruti Marfane, then? He's a nice man, genuine. You can tell he believes in his work. Do you?
What?
Why are you in politics, young lady?
Zoe Castillo. I'm, in politics because... Part of it is because I want to make a difference. That may not be the whole truth, my main motivation, or even the most honest answer, but I want to make a difference, and I have the time to spare. But the truth is that I don't know why I ended up working for the campaign. It's embarrassing, but part of the reason is that I want to make it.
Very well. Let me rephrase that question. Whittle it down for you. Why Uminska?
Kaiser Wolf, Dieter Gross, Marxists. I wouldn't want to live in a city governed by either of them. Maybe unity isn't the perfect option, but in this case, I've actually come to believe in a lot of the things Leia Uminska says. Maybe the honest answer is that I don't know. It's the campaign I ended up working for. She's certainly better than Kaiser Wolf. Probably better than Dieter Gross and the incumbent government. And I don't see the Marxists getting their shit together anytime soon, no matter what Nella. I honestly don't know.
Still, Manu save us from those who believe they have all the answers. I was like that once. It's debilitating, but curable. No matter. Zoe Castillo, was it? Do you know what that name means in Spanish? Castle, fortress. And Zoe is Greek and means life. Are you alive?
A life fortress.
Your eyes. It's like part of you is asleep or dreaming.
I was sick. In a coma.
Yes, that would explain it. What can I do for you, castle dweller?
You probably know why I'm here.
I can make an educated guess. But I wasn't really thinking about your campaign work. I was thinking in general. Is there anything worth looking for?
I miss Dad. I miss it's not remembering that haunts me the most. The conspiracy, the coma, the fragmented memories. More than meaning, maybe it's not... I want to remember what happened to me before the coma.
There. That wasn't so hard, was it?
That was really inappropriate. I don't even know why I...
Not at all. Now I know who I'm speaking with. Shall we discuss politics?
Really? Yeah. All right. So, we, Leia Uminska, the Social Democrats, we're wondering if you would...
Support Uminska and the Social Democrats in the election, I know. I'm thinking about it. You see, Zoe, the most important thing for me is this community and the people who look to me for guidance and support. They trust me, and my judgment. I know that I have to take a political stand, and I know that stand will have implications and repercussions. The Blues have left me alone, never bothered me. Dieter Gross is a safe choice, the status quo. Wolf, I do not trust. I have no wish to see him or his European Dawn thugs in power. The consequences of that would be on the scary side of unknown.
I agree with her.
The Marxists are preoccupied with rhetoric, demonstrations and marches, grand speeches, and even grander gestures. I don't think they'll get in my way, but they do get on my nerves.
Sounds like
And
Marxists
we have
nowadays.
your social democrats. They are the compromise. I usually abhor compromises. In this case, however, the extremes aren't very attractive. And so it comes down to this. Prove to me that your party cares about this community and the people in it, and you'll have my support.
How do I prove that?
The Eye's been increasingly successful at keeping undesirables off the streets. That doesn't mean they're not here still. There's a city beneath the city, populated by those who have fallen through the cracks. People with no home, no identity. Old, young, children. There's a girl, a young girl, Hannah Roth. I was in contact with her, but now she's fallen off my radar. I haven't seen her in days. I'm worried that... Help Hannah. Find her. Tell her Queenie is looking for her. If you can, bring her to me. If not, just make sure she's all right. Do this for me, and we will talk politics again.
I'll do my best. But where do I start?
Nella Vilcek. She sells food...
Up top. The food court outside Seshadri Tower. I'm sorry, but yeah, I know Nella. She's a friend of mine. It's incredibly weird.
No coincidence. No story. I guess you were the right person to ask, Castlewell. Hannah mentioned some odd jobs she'd done for Miss Vilcek. I don't know the details. I'm guessing deliveries.
I'll start with Nella. I'll let you know when I know more. Thank you, Miss...
Queenie will do. I left my old name behind somewhere. I had no use for it anymore.
It's weird that she said there are so many lost people out there. She looks ready to get back to work, and I should do... It's weird that she doesn't want to use her real name. She looks ready... Well, talk to you soon, then.
I'm counting on it, Zoe Castillo.
I have a feeling she's already gone to do something political and gotten herself beaten up. I like those pollards.
There's no way you can convince me that Kaiser Constantine...
Do you really have to call him that? It's so derogatory. Constantine Wolf doesn't go around calling your candidate names.
No? Have you seen the graffiti?
I don't think Wolf has the time to walk around with a spray can.
His Fascio army does. They're everywhere, Atsy. Who do you think is behind the checkpoints at the iBots?
The Syndicate.
And who's behind the Syndicate?
The corporations. European Dawn wants to free us from corporate rule. They want the people to run this city. They want democracy and freedom. Unlike Leia.
Oh, come on. Are you going to argue that the Social Democrats are in the corpses' pockets?
Not my words, just repeating what they say.
They, as in the Kaiserlings.
I told you, Dupa, don't use that word.
Duper? Duper? Dupek? Whatever you do, don't vote for the Kaiser.
Don't listen to her, she's just a sozy bobo.
I'm quite sure she was up here somewhere.
It's between Wolf and Ominska, isn't it? Gross and Rebus are not even competing.
Yeah, the Alliance has screwed up too often. The Manifesto never stood a chance. Dawn is the only sensible alternative.
You mean Unity, of course. Not Dawn. You said Dawn, but you meant Unity. Right?
I'm voting Wolf.
You're what? Are you Chango Dupa? He's a fascist chauvinist pig.
What about Leah Uminska? She's a Sozi Seeker. She's weak and she's soft. With her in charge, the walls are coming down and the barbarian hordes will wash over Europe.
That's so racist.
Telling the truth is being a racist now. Face it, we don't have room for more immigrants.
It's like I don't know you anymore. I'm sorry, do you mind?
See what I mean? Immigrants everywhere.
Okay, this is getting very close to Europe now.
It's you!
What? Who? Me?
The superhero from my dream! You're her!
Sorry? I really don't... I'm not her, whoever she is.
Yes, you were in my dream. You told me it'd be alright, and it was. You helped me wake up.
You're mistaken. I don't even own a dream machine. I couldn't possibly have been in your dreams.
It was you. You were there. I don't use it much anymore. The dream machine. Most of the time, I say no, just like you told me to. I read instead. I'm reading a lot. The book I'm reading right now is about this girl who's dreaming, but doesn't know she's dreaming. I'm worried about Mum. She's always in dream time. She prefers that to being awake. She doesn't eat much, or go outside, ever. Thank you for helping me. Zoe, right? Thank you, Zoe.
How do you... I didn't... What? What the hell was that all about? I don't...
Okay, that's...
Do I? She looked so familiar, but... I haven't seen her before. I'm certain of it. Gone to restock, back soon. Odd. Nayla doesn't typically leave her cart during peak business hours. She usually restocks first thing.
That doesn't sound very good.
Map! Get your map here! Map!
I don't even know where to start. I'm just a guy with guitar, trying to make sense of it.
Okay, should be around here somewhere.
Move along. Nothing to see here.
Shalom, can I help you find something? Next time.
No, that's the...
Hello, my friend. You're not in a rush, are you? Always in such a hurry.
You're disrupting traffic. Keep walking.
Now that's the gym. Where the hell is she?
Every day, more armoured vehicles. You'd think the Eye was preparing for war.
I'm here to give you directions, miss. You just tell me where you want to go today.
Our apartment is off Sonnenschein Plaza in the aptly Nella's. I'm going to Seshadri Tower.
Oh no, that's
The
wrong one.
tallest tower in all of Propass. That'd be right here, sweetheart. Anytime you need a rootin' tootin' six-barrel shooting crow cowboy to give you directions to anywhere in Propass, you just call on the Crow Boy. Yee-haw, I got a hankering for giving you directions.
We buy takeaway down in the bricks at least once a week. Great food, and if you're nearest the Rez's office is down, we buy takeaway down in the bricks at least once a week. Our apartment, the nearest shop is located in the...
Y'all come back anytime now, you hear?
Okay, where the hell does she go? Because it's not going to give me any...
Weren't you heading out to District this week?
Yeah, but the Eye revoked my travel pass last minute.
This is a restricted area. Move along now.
How do they get an area that's a restricted area in a public area? And why have they got combat troops? Why not just What the hell is that? It's almost like a cargo freighter. Okay.
There are so many dream junkies around.
The city should do something. It's unseemly.
Okay, there's a lot of those things. They're like
Just
cargo
look around.
barges.
They're addicts. And not just the dream junkies, but regular people.
Rebuilding the new Europe one sunny day at a time.
My favourite Avant Cafe and Meta Brewery. It's a chain, yeah, but local to the Prague district and so much better than those Scandinavian omni chains.
Original Consumer Goods would like to remind you not to stare directly at our sun, as it may cause blindness and tumors.
What do you want?
There's so many dream junkies around. Ahoy, Belle! Looking for some picker?
Looking for a crazy little...
See anything you like? Thanks for stopping by.
I don't know. I'm not really into the whole Revere couture thing.
Crew boys here to help you find your way in ProPass.
That's the fairy guy. I'm guessing I'll be using that fairy guy to get off of.
I dream all day, dreamt all my life. I stay.
You know, she gets a lot on me head, but Rebus is straight up. I think I'm voting manifesto.
I'm a rootin', tootin', six-barrel shooting, Mac talking crow cowboy. Yeah.
The salespeople here are mostly Arabic or Jewish. They sell mostly tech and biotech, and, ooh, carpets.
I'm actually a bit worried about Frida. She's on the dreamer all the time.
Biotech, vat-grown organs, wormhole generators, nanobot paste, neural implants, biotic processors, digital irises, gene-modded goats.
I'm actually a bit worried about Frida. She's on the dreamer all the time. Like non-stop.
Salam. What do you come back anytime?
Okay, where the hell's Neela? That's the collective I was looking for. There'd have to be someone down here. Folk fantasies, sashimi,
The new dream machine might want to use.
sweet dreams.
A singing rate songs over and over.
That's Cowabunga, which is probably the dumbest name I've seen for a while. Chinatown, that's...
Hey, You lost? No problem. I can give you directions.
Hey, do you have a minute? I'll see you
I've already been down there, so I'll try the...
Oops. Take a look at my merchandise. I'll see you soon.
That's the abyss.
Life is dreary and meaningless.
Stand up against our call.
Yeah, the collective.
Look, Adse, I said I'd do my part.
That is exactly what you said.
But I have to draw the line somewhere. I'm all about shifting the balance of power, huh? About getting the Bonza to think twice. Not about fucking shit up just for the sake of fucking shit up. That's not what I signed up for. I want to pick up my supplies and get back to feeding the barrio. If I can convert some sozzies and baton heads while I'm at it, great. If not, I move on.
That don't sound like someone's committed to the cause.
Oh, fuck off. I'm delivering as promised, no? I'm getting a friend to source me the nanotech. She has special access, a couple of days, week at most. But with the eye poking into my affairs, committing random acts of personal violation, drones and checkpoints everywhere. Time to tread a little more cautiously, lest we find ourselves bereft of food card, food, and freedom. Anything else you need me for, Bruder, I'm all game.
I remember you saying you'd walk the walk, not just talk the talk.
I need to draw my line somewhere, and this is where I draw it.
Whatever, as long as you deliver.
Colo, seriously, when do I not?
Closed. And no buzzer. I'm guessing you need an appointment.
Dupek, what are you doing here?
I was just... You weren't at the cart, so I went looking.
You went looking? Are you spying on me, Zike?
Jesus, Ensparnella, no. I wanted to ask you about Hannah Roth.
Hannah? Hannah? What the hell for?
I need to find her.
That doesn't answer my question, and you won't find her. She's... Shayza, just stop. Stop looking, stop asking, and stop following me. This is not something you want to get involved in. Just let it go, and go. Get out of here. You're not going to find Hannah, and you're not going to ask me about her again. Go, get the fuck out of here!
Okay, that's just getting weird. Something got her spooked. Why do I have a feeling the Marxists are going to do what the Marxists do and the Fascists are going to rise?
Can I help you with something?
Why the hurry? Stop for a moment. Next time.
Mr. London ain't too happy with how you're messing about in his barrio, Sozy.
Easy, cousin.
I ain't your cousin, mate. I ain't your mate, neither. Mr. London says you ain't never asked for his blessings, Colo. Mr. London, he ain't too happy about that, him. Mr. London says it's disrespectful.
Tell Mr. London that I'm not messing with anything. I'm just running a political campaign. Maybe if we could have a civil discussion about this, instead of...
Oi, Essie, you talk to me, not to Mr. London. No one talks to Mr. London. And there's no discussion to be had. We have no use for your commie comrades in Propast. In this barrio, we vote wolf.
I see what's going on. This isn't about Tef or respect, is it? It's about Kaiser Constantine and his Fascio army. How much is he paying you, brother? Upset that Leia Ominska is not willing to stoop to his level? Pay you off? You're just a cheap crook, London. Saving...
Do I actually want to get involved in that? Because it's got the balance over that.
Master pays you the... No!
Hey! Let him go! Wait, what? Was that me?
Otherwise, don't get involved, Suka. You just get your fresh messed up. Wouldn't look too good with a broken piff, huh?
I didn't understand any of that, but if you don't let him go, I'm calling the police.
A palla? Shice 'em in there. You think the police are going to interfere? Do you know who this is? This is Mr. London. And he owns the Buller in Propast. Now fuck off before I get total anger pissed and decide to...
一個旅行嘅商人，沿途為佢嘅商品叫賣。佢賣武器同埋盔甲。有一日，佢嚟到一個村入邊， 裡面住咗一位偉大嘅軍人。我嘅盾牌，商人話非常堅固，無論乜嘢武器都黐入，佢可以保護你不受任何傷害。我嘅長矛，商人話鋒利無比，無論乜嘢一刺就穿，將你嘅敵人即刻打倒喺地上。咁點可以啊？偉大嘅軍人問道。你有一個乜嘢都無法刺穿嘅盾牌，同埋一個乜嘢都能刺穿嘅長矛，佢哋點樣可以同時存在
I don't speak Cantonese。
商人攞起佢嘅盾牌同埋長矛，可唔可以同時存在並不重要。你個老閪，佢衝過去，用長矛將軍人刺死啦，因為佢哋喺我手上。我話事。
Just let him go. Please. He's harmless.
And let that be a lesson to you, Kutas. This is Mr. London's barrio. And the sooner you get that through your cocoa, the less Mal you'll need to deal with.
Jesus, Baruti, are you okay?
I think so. Thanks for speaking up, Zoe. I appreciate it. Although, I'm not sure it was the smartest thing to do. You're on his radar now.
I couldn't just stand by and watch. Are you sure you're all right?
I am. But I'm not going anywhere tonight. I'm just going to watch Leia's stream note from the office.
Do you need anything? You don't have to stay here by yourself, you know. I can stay, or you can come home with me.
I'm fine, Sissy. Really. They were just trying to scare me. Mission accomplished. They're not coming back. Not today, at least. We can worry about tomorrow.
Okay. About Queenie and...
Let's talk about that tomorrow too. Right now, I just want to sit down with a cup of hot tea and enjoy a rousing speech.
I understand. But, Baruti, please lock the door and ring if there's anything.
I won't argue with you there. See you on Thursday, Sissy.
Take care, Baruti.
Hey.
Ooh, smells good. What are you making?
Risotto. Come over here.
It's like you know all along. Perhaps you know me too.
I wonder what was with the green guy. Wonkers! Is it not working? That's disappointing.
Nice to see you too. I needed that.
Why? What's going on?
We had a real scare at the campaign office.
What happened?
Baruti got pushed around by Mr. London's goons and London himself.
Jesus, is he okay?
He's fine. He's probably fine.
How about you? Are you okay?
I'm okay. They didn't touch me.
But you got involved.
I had to. I couldn't just let them do that to Baruti.
I really wish you'd stayed out of it. You don't know what those people are capable of.
They're just cowards.
Cowards with the might of the Syndicate behind them.
Still just cowards. Look, I'll be okay. They wanted to scare Baruti. Nothing's gonna happen. They're not gonna come after me.
About earlier. I'm sorry I pushed your therapy buttons. I didn't mean to pry.
Don't worry about it, Rez. I was tired. I'm okay talking. Really. And I do feel better.
It's helping?
It's helping. Mostly because of you.
Let's hope you don't change your mind after this risotto.
How was your day?
Not as interesting as yours. I published that bingo piece. Now I'm following up the leads on the clampdown.
It's getting ridiculous out there. Everyone's on edge.
I know the campaign work is important to you, but you need to be careful about getting involved in local affairs. Even Sully doesn't want us to write too much about what's happening here in Propast.
If you stop reporting things because you're afraid of what will happen, you're censoring yourself.
We need to pick our battles. Like that Mr. London business. He shakes businesses down, runs the local black market. Bad, sure, but not corporate level bad. Or Kaiser Constantine bad.
I guess.
I'm not happy about it either, but sometimes you need to let the small fish go in order to catch the bigger fish.
I get that. Maybe I'm an idealist.
We both are. But I'm also a realist. And I really wish you'd drop the campaign work. Hey, come over here and taste this.
I don't like his tone. It's not the first time we've had this argument, and I don't like his tone, and it's not the first time we've had this argument. Sometimes Reza can be so controlling. I don't like his tone. But it's not the first time we've had this argument, and I'm tired. I want to have a quiet evening. I should just let it go.
What's the matter?
Nothing. He's never been supportive of the campaign work, but I don't want to fight. It won't lead anywhere good. And I don't even understand why it's so important to me. But it makes me feel better about myself, like I'm being proactive, making a difference. I know he doesn't understand why I'm volunteering. I can't say I understand it either. Politics was never me. I wish he'd be supportive, regardless. I wish you were more supportive.
It's not even like you're that invested in the politics. I know you want to stay busy and...
Stay busy? You think that's all it is? A distraction?
I don't want you to end up getting hurt again. I spent a year thinking you might die. I don't want that again.
You'd rather I sit at home and watch Eurotrash?
If you refuse to talk to me, there's nothing I can do. Look, I'm heading out for a bit. Feel free to eat without me.
Oh shit, sandwich. Food's burning. Fuck, fuck, fuck.
Don't just say you love me, show me. Don't just say you love me, show me.
That's a match.
Say you love me, show me.
Well, after this interlude, I'm going to stop the stream for a bit. Because I have no idea how long this is. And I'm going to break this up a little bit more, because playing for a bunch of 6 hours uploads is not a good idea.
What's Saga up to, Magnus?
Sleeping, playing, plotting our downfall. I don't know. She's in a crib and she's been suspiciously quiet.
Good, that's good.
And you're not listening to a word I'm saying. How's the story coming?
Don't ask.
All right. So when can I read it?
Don't ask.
All right then.
Why is that got a symbol of the balance there?
Hey, is there anything you want me to bring back this time?
Do we have to Hey, what are you doing out of your crib? How did you pull that off? Let's get you back, safe and sound.
I'm leaving tomorrow.
I don't like it when you leave.
I worry when you leave.
I thought the whole point of building this house was so that we wouldn't have to worry so much anymore.
Oh, I'll always worry. But I'll always come back to you. This is our anchor. In time and space. In all worlds. Past, present, and future.
You're starting to sound like a real estate agent.
Recently renovated, low interest rates, unbound from space and time, never twice the same neighborhood, comes with one beautiful baby girl and a sexy wait.
Are you out again? You're a clever one, you are. Now be a good girl and stay put.
So we have to go under the table.
Sexy, but not always so willing.
Just focus on the stew, dear.
You better let me read what you've written afterwards.
Not a chance. Now, shush.
So that would explain why the balance symbol is there. This house is removed from space and time. It's removed from space and time. Where the hell is it? And who are these people? Unless this is actually April Ryan. And this is what happened after she died. She shifted into a child.
Hey, Saga. Are you up and about? Does Papa know you're here? I don't think Papa knows. Don't worry. It'll be our little secret.
And the mirror, she flew.
Hey, baby, Mama's working. Give me a minute.
So I need something to get up there. I could do without those sound effects, but... Hey, Grog. I can't go there. That's the only thing else around. What do you mean you're having amnesia? Are you talking about the game, or are you forgetting things? Because forgetting things isn't actually necessarily amnesia. No. Oh, and how are you experiencing amnesia? Well, you wouldn't need amnesia for that. You don't know me very well, so... Okay, how do we get there?
One second, Saga. I'm just finishing this one sentence. Almost. There. Right. What do you want? The door? You want me to open the door for you? I can do that. There you go. Now, don't go into the fireplace again and get ashes all over the place, okay? Where was I?
Okay.
Hello, Saga. You're growing so fast, little one. Soon you will talk and remember and see with other eyes. Eyes that can no longer see me. There's so much of me in you, sister-daughter. I know you cannot understand me now, but I want you to know that I will watch you and protect you.
Yes.
Over time, our link will weaken, and you will be blind to me. But I will still be right here. Tomorrow, in 10 years, for as long as you live. And at the end, my sister, my daughter, we will reunite. The circle will be complete. The worlds rejoined, balance restored.
Okay, this is getting weird.
The stories we will tell each other. I'll see you soon, my little Saga. May the balance be with you always.
Who are you talking to, Saga? What's all the babbling about?
Is she in there? How in the stars did she get out?
Magic, honey. It sounded like she was talking to someone.
Hey.
Yes, you did.
How did you go, baby girl? Did you sprout wings and fly?
There's someone else in the house, Magnus. I can feel it.
I don't feel anything. Don't worry, Etta. No one but us could ever get inside. It's impossible.
I hope you're right.
What the hell is she?
I could have sworn there was Papa's not the only one making stew.
Okay, I will call it quits here. So 78 people did that. So most people interfered. Okay, so I chose one thing that is off the norm. Okay, that will be the stuff of this. I'll be back shortly.